Alright, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to the Goblins live show. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a good week so far. We've got an interesting show lined up for you today where we're going to just absolutely make fun of ourselves.
We embarrass ourselves.
Yeah, totally embarrass ourselves with some accents that we're going to try out. We don't want to be offensive. This is all just for a bit of fun. So we'll see how we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have a chat with you guys, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good. All right, are you ready, wifey?
Ready.
Let's roll the intro. How's it going, wifey? What's been going on?
Nothing.
Nothing? No?
Everything's been going on.
Really? Like
All
what?
of it.
Like what?
I watched some interesting movies. I'm really uncomfortable. One sec. There we go. Thank you. I watched Jurassic World. Dominion.
Dominion.
Watched that one.
Jurassic World Dominion.
Watched Operation Mincemeat,
I need to catch that one.
which I thought was really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, just sorting your car out.
Yeah, my old new car is
New to you.
new to me, has gone in for its clutch repair today. So hopefully that turns out okay. It's something I wanted to try out myself, but I don't feel comfortable without a garage. Because, I don't know, just imagine if you're halfway through the job and it starts getting dark.
Or raining or something.
Yeah, no, it's just not. So I just gave it to a garage. But yeah, I really wanted to have a crack at it. But I don't know. Maybe when we move house and we'll have some more space for a car in a garage and stuff. Maybe I can have a go then.
But all
But the
your
problem is, though,
mechanic videos start being filmed in the garage, right?
Well, yeah, wannabe mechanic videos.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's something that we'll have to think about when we get a garage. Is that we've got to make sure that it's big enough to actually work on the car. There's no point having a garage just to, without any space to move around in it.
Yeah.
So that's something else that we'll have to have a think about when we come to move house, which isn't going to be for a while yet.
No.
Going to be at least, our mortgage deal runs out in February next year, so maybe then, whilst we've got good mortgage rates.
We'll see,
I think we'll stick to this contract for now, but we'll see. But no, it's been fun driving around in that little stupid moronic yobbo Honda Civic.
You obnoxious person.
Obnoxious Honda Civic, yeah. I bet all the neighbours hate me even more now. So it's not just the bikes now that are loud, it's also the car that I've got is also loud, but yeah, it's a fun car. It is good. Just having something just to throw around that you don't really care about. It's fun. But what else? What else has been happening? I mean, it's mainly been about the car really this week because I've been fiddling around with it, just doing odd bits to kind of make it more what I want. Because the car it's not heavily modified, but it's got like stickers on it, which I'm trying to remove and stuff like that. So it's
not like Banksy type stickers,
no,
but like basically it's covered up the original,
badges.
The original Honda badge. It looks
the
different.
And I just prefer the original look. But there's also
It's not being sticker bombed or anything.
The steering wheel wasn't straight either when you're supposed to be going straight, so I've adjusted that, fixed that. It needs a service as well. It needs an oil change, filter change. Probably could do with coolant change as well and some new spark plugs. So I'm just going to do all that once I've got it back from the clutch garage. But yeah, buying loads of tools as well to help. But yeah, well that was a bit. Oh god, that was a bit annoying, wasn't it? Bought a new jack.
Oh God, yeah.
a new trolley jack, and it wasn't low enough. It wasn't low profile enough to actually fit under the car because the car's got it's had its suspension lowered. So
The first
bit annoying,
time
but yeah,
we lifted the car up as well, you're putting those. What were those things?
the axle stands.
The axle stands under. He did one side, went around the other side, and started doing that. And I came round, had a look, and I was like, "You might want to stop because the other one's now lifting."
Yeah.
And so it's not secure anymore.
It's because I had to take the wheels off of the jack, off the trolley jack to get it under the car. So it's just one of those things, but it's fine. It's okay, sort it out. But yeah, so that's that, and the dog is already
Let him out.
having
Let
a
him
go.
be feral.
No, if we let him out, he's going to be barking
Can we
outside.
distract him now?
No.
And give him
I
half.
gotta tell you what, I'll just pull the blind down. Then you can't see what's going on. There we go. Hopefully that'll keep him quiet. Silly thing. It's always the same, isn't it? We go live. Within a few minutes of going live, the dog wants to have a go at something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's just who he is. Yeah, so say hello to everybody. Greg Goddard, good to see you, mate. CC, good to see you. Mark, good to see you. Steve, good to see you. Call on. Mark Jordan. Yeah, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week this week. But yeah, so I mean, is there anything else that we need to say? Well, there was something I did want to mention, but it's actually coming out in tomorrow's video. It's actually about your bike.
Don't mention it then.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I don't want to give anything away. So
the bike is fine.
Yeah, but
I've not done anything to it.
Something happened when I was filming. So yeah, but that's all documented tomorrow. But we'll see. I don't know. It was a bit of a spur of the moment video. It wasn't what I had planned. So well, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it, I think. So shall we crack on with our little challenge today?
Okay.
Wifey's really not looking forward to this. She really wasn't.
I didn't want to do this.
She wasn't like enthused by the idea.
I'm really bad at accents.
So am I.
I get really embarrassed really easily, and I don't want to offend anybody because I will do the wrong accent, and I'm really sorry in advance to anyone who's watching this who might get upset.
Yeah,
it's not intentional.
It's probably going to be a lot of stereotypical what you think that accent sounds like in today's show.
That's it.
So it's going to be totally just.
We should have one of those things that says the views are outdated or something.
Yeah. In the description, maybe.
So please forgive us in advance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the format today is we've got two sets of cards. We've got one with an accent, and we've got another one with a famous movie quote. Now, we're going to know what it is, but we want you guys to try and figure it out. So you guys put in the chat what you think the movie is, or the quote that movie comes from. Now, this is going to be hard because of our rubbish accents as well. So it's going to confuse some people. I think it's going to confuse us, I think. But yeah, see how we do. Shall I go first? We've got 9 in total.
Oh, so you're going to do 8 and I'm going to do 1. That sounds like a good plan.
Well, one of us has to do 1 extra.
You.
So.
It's your idea. You do it.
I don't know why you picked 9. No, I know why I picked 9. It's because I divided up the card into a grid of 9.
I'm going to sacrifice the additional 1, and you can have it.
I know it's more than 9 actually. I think it's 11.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Right. Okay. So So I think this is the accent.
No,
that's the quote. Okay.
So well.
All right. This one's the accent.
Do you want me to look or not look? Do you want me to try and guess the accent?
You can try guessing the accent if you want, but this is going to be very, very
bad, awful, hideous.
Yes, all those things, but also quite ironic.
Oh, have you picked
quite ironic?
Okay.
Okay, I've got to see if I get myself into the mindset.
I feel like if we'd had a few drinks before this, it would have been better.
I don't think so. It would have been a
I think
hell of a lot
had
worse.
More confidence.
All right. So let's see. Which one am I better at? Because what we've done, we've nationalised the accents. We haven't done regional accents. We've nationalised them. So you can pick a region if you feel more like, I don't know. All right. Let's just see if I can do it. All right. God, bloody hell! I'm trying.
Is that the quote?
No, no, that's me. Okay, because I've got the quote in my head, and it's confusing me between how it is said in the movie and the accent that I've got to try and put on it. Okay. Right. Oh no, I can't.
This was his idea.
It was my idea. Okay.
Come on, we're gonna be putting people to sleep
Right.
otherwise.
Oh, this is so hard. All right, let's see if I can do it from Belfast.
Oh, I know where it is now. The accent.
I can't do Dublin.
Is it from Ireland?
I can't do Dublin. I don't know Dublin.
I'm so embarrassed.
I can only say the word Belfast. Belfast. I can only say that.
You have to say the quote.
Yeah, I know. All right, this is going to be stupid. I can't wait for you to have your go.
Yeah.
All right. So you know this, eh? You talking to me? Are you talking to me? No, that sounds a bit Scottish, doesn't it? That sounds a bit Scottish. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You talking to me? Hey. Is that see, I'm trying to sound like a leprechaun.
You know in Rick and Morty, the Lucky Charms bit that gets eaten out?
Yeah. Okay, right.
That gets chopped up and eaten. That's how you sound. You sound like a leprechaun from Rick and Morty. Oh my God.
All right, let's see. I'm your mother, Connor. No, right. Don't worry. It's a reference. I'll explain in a minute. Hey, are you talking to me? No, that sounds Scottish. Again, I can't do it. It sounds Scottish. Anyway, that's the famous movie quote, and that's a really horrible Irish accent. I really apologise to any Irish and Scottish viewers in our audience. Absolutely horrendous.
It sounded like Glaswegian.
Glaswegian, not. I see. I originally, because I can say the word Belfast in a Northern Irish accent, or Belfast. I can say that, but I can't say anything else.
Everyone doesn't know where your accent's meant to be from. It's so funny.
Really? Really? You guys know what Belfast is and Dublin.
Said 1 minute he's Australian, the next he's American. Oh my God! I shouldn't laugh at you.
It's funny that you say that.
It's so bad.
Anyway, all right. So the movie quote. All right. So the movie quote. I'll try doing it again. I'll see if I can actually do it in a Northern Irish accent this time. Right. Belfast.
That's not part of the quote, by the way.
Belfast. Are you talking to me? No, that sounds like Scouse.
It does sound Scouse.
That sounds Scouse. How? All right. Well, anyway, the accent is supposed to be Irish, and that doesn't. I know for a fact that doesn't sound anything like an Irish accent. So whatever. But
any idea, guys, what the quote is?
So I said that earlier. I'm your mother, Connor. I said that earlier because there's a really funny animation skit on Flash Gits, the YouTube channel, and it's one about Conor McGregor, and it's like I am the cosmic leprechaun. And it just comes out like. But I remember those quotes. I remember the accent in those quotes. But me trying to actually say words in that accent is just impossible. Anyway, so tell me what you guys think this quote is. Right. So. But I can't. I'm not allowed. We're not allowed to say these quotes in an English accent or our accents. We have to say it whenever we say this quote. Has to be in the accent that it's in. Okay. Right. So, are you talking to me? Because I don't know how to do it. Oh my God, it's so bad, But yeah, okay.
All right, I've got mine.
See if you guys know what this. What this quote is.
That was
right.
Out of 10, I give that a -4.
Oh,
that was bad.
I think they're all going to be in the minuses
today. That was
today.
Bad.
All right, what's yours then?
Hold on, I need to get into the mindset.
This is so hard. Trying to do this on the fly. Oh God.
He's just a flesh wound.
Do it again?
He's just a flesh wound.
Oh, that's a French accent.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, you know. I got that straight away. Well, okay, the stereotypical French accent, anyway.
With my baguette and my string of onions.
All right, what's the quote again? Say it again.
Each has a flesh wound.
See if you guys can get that quote. Ease just a flesh wound.
Each just a flesh wound.
Ease just a flesh wound. See if you guys can guess what movie that's from.
Oh my god, that wasn't that bad actually, but I had to like get the accent in my head. But I
I
had
know,
to start with such
I
a
know.
typical French thing, like
Yeah, it's stereotypical.
just a French thing.
Yeah.
So, and then go.
And
from
that's the
there.
only way I think we're going to survive this, is try and think of the mannerisms.
Yours was so funny though, because you kept going really high pitched.
Yeah, because I was trying to do a mannerism to try and get into, like, I don't know, the way how certain vocabulary sounds. But God, it's impossible. Yeah, that's so hard. Again, really, really sorry to any French people.
Mine wasn't bad. It's stereotypical,
Yeah,
but it wasn't
I
bad.
know. That's the point, though, isn't it? They're supposed to be bad. Well, I think you guys can vote then what the wifey's accent is then out of 10.
It wasn't bad.
Wifey's French accent. I don't think that was
I
too
thought it was
bad.
alright. Because you were surprised. I was surprised. There's one accent I'm absolutely dreading getting in there.
Say it one more time. The quote.
Each just a flesh wound.
Okay, that's gonna be hard. So I can guess what movie that's from. These are all famous, supposedly famous movie quotes. But I suppose it depends on your kind of interest in movies.
Mark's 50% of the way there.
Oh, okay, Mark. Okay, you've definitely got Monty Python right.
Yeah, just
Which movie?
Which one?
Which movie specifically? So you can guess what movie that was. So you can get no one's guessed the movie that I had before.
because your accent was so bad.
Yeah, I know it was.
They're all rolling around laughing still.
I know it was. I know it was bad.
Honestly, my eyes are watering. I was laughing so hard.
There are a couple that I think I could do quite well, but Irish is not one of them.
Iris.
Irish. I said Irish. Honestly.
Oh,
Now you're
dear.
questioning the way how I talk my just normal English. Oh, Mark knows it.
It's
Mark
not. No,
knows it.
That's a different one.
Oh, yeah, no. But so you know the movie, but you've got the movie wrong. But yes, it is the scene where they cut his arms and legs off.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know the
It is
scene,
that. It is
but
that.
it's not
But
Life
it's
of
not
Brian.
Life of Brian.
That's the one where he goes, he's not a messiah, he's a very naughty boy.
Yeah, he's a very naughty boy. Yeah.
Right, keep going.
Bright side of life. That's the one, isn't it?
Do-do.
Doo-doo. Right, okay, I'm not looking forward to this. Right, let's have a look at the next one. Oh, wow, okay. I don't even know which accent this is done in, just like in the movie, but this is an old movie. Oh, no.
Oh my god, for you to get that one.
Oh my god. That's brutal. Okay. Again, this is going to be so offensive. I'm so sorry. Pew, pew! Arriba, arriba! It's alive! It's alive! Sorry, that was a bit loud, wasn't it?
You sound like the little mouse.
It's alive! No, it's alive. Now I'm sounding Irish. Speedy.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of a
Speedy
character.
Gonzales.
Yeah. Speedy. But yeah, the quote is, "It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive." I'm trying to think how this person, this stereotypical person, would pronounce this word. Anyway, you guys probably know what it is anyway, just from the first bit.
See, I didn't know that was the quote. I thought the quote was slightly different.
No, it's famous. That's a famous quote.
No, I know that, but I think
Yeah. Yeah, no, you know it.
I-
It's from a very old movie.
Mm.
I'll give you a hint. 1931.
I'm going to select my next one.
Holy Grail, Mark Jordan. Yeah, you got it. Well done. Yeah, 125 guy, Mexican. Yeah,
Oh,
okay. You got it. Oh, God, it was awful. So, look. What you got?
You'd be right this one.
Well, I think the actor might actually be Scott. Yeah, that one. I was going to say what it was.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to give it away then.
Mark, it's not Short Circuit, but
No, it's not.
I love that movie.
Sorry, where are you looking? Sorry. Oh, yo, Mark Johnny 5. Yeah. No, it's not. It's Call On. No, it's not from Speedy Gonzalez. No.
Got 125 guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
got that.
you got it. Frankenstein. Yeah, that's it. Frankenstein's monster. Yeah.
I can't think how this accent
1931 that movie came out. That's mad. Right, okay, wifey, yours. What's yours?
I don't know. I've got Irish in my head. I can't get this accent into my head.
Yeah, it's hard. Try and think of a particular character.
I work with someone who's that.
Yeah, I know.
And
but
I can't get his accent in my head. No, I've got Irish coming in still. Oh, what have you done to me?
Oh, this is so hard. So hard.
I can't think of how this accent sounds.
Yes, you can. Yeah. Just think of a particular character of a movie.
Who?
You know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Think.
That's not helping.
Think like I'm trying to give you a clue without telling everyone else what the accent is.
Well, write it down then.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. There you go.
What is that? Oh!
Yeah.
God, your writing's bad.
I know. All right. Pick on Goblin today, is it?
Yeah. That was your idea.
Yeah, I know it was my idea. It's just a bit of fun.
No, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, do you want me to take this one?
Yeah.
See if I can do it. Okay. Again, really, really massive apology to those of you from this part of the country. Oh, I didn't put Welsh down. I should have put Welsh down on our little accents list.
That
would have been really hard as well.
That would have been so
That would have
hard.
been really hard. We just
Unless
would be
it
thinking
was-
of Gavin and Stacey.
Unless it was a Gavin and Stacey quote,
Yeah,
and absolutely not.
Yeah.
Hey, you! May the force be with you.
There we go.
Got it.
Finally got the right accent first time.
May the force be with you.
Everyone knows
You're
where that
really
accent's
good
from.
at that. Do that again.
May the force be with you.
It's the end of force.
Yeah. The arr.
Except mainland UK. You're like your own planet here.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, everyone must know where that quote comes from. It's Star Wars, of course. And the accent. I mean, I'm going to let you guys guess what that accent was, but I'm pretty sure you guys would probably know that. Because I thought it was pretty good.
That was actually very good. I am going to give you a positive 4.
A 4?
5. 8.
Welsh. Steve Welsh. He wasn't Welsh. I mean, shall I see if I can say it in a Welsh accent? I know. I know. I'm sorry. See if I can say it in a Welsh accent. If I could think of a Welsh accent.
It's just got worse.
Oh! Oh! I keep thinking of Nessa from Gavin and Stacey now.
Think of Bryn. What did Bryn say?
All right, Luke, how's it going? All right? May the force be with you.
With you.
No, that's Irish again, isn't it? I can't do a Welsh accent. I'm really sorry.
Don't like this game.
Welsh accent, that's really hard. Oh, you got another one.
Yeah.
You got another one. Okay. All right.
Can I give it to you again?
No, come on. Can't give it to me. Go on, you got to do this one.
No, I've got French in my head now.
Oh, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. No, it's actually from the first one, A New Hope.
Originally called just Star Wars.
Mark, yeah.
Isn't it?
Originally just called Star Wars. Yeah, they didn't think there would be a sequel. There would be any sequels, so yeah. That must be quite trippy. If you grew up when that movie came out and you always knew it as just Star Wars, and then like all of a sudden, you know, now everyone knows it as A New Hope, and no, that wasn't what it was called. Yeah, it's really funny. Right, go on. See if you can get this. Just like, I don't know. Just try and imagine what it would sound like in English.
In English?
Well, no, in the accent, but speaking in English. Again, trying to think of a stereotypical.
I can't. This is a stupid game.
Come on, it's supposed to be funny.
But it's all right when you can think what the accent sounds like, but I can't.
To be fair, yeah, but some of these are going to be harder than others, aren't they? This would be hard for me, I think. Try and think of like an angry person. Try and think of some words that would be of this language. What's the quote?
That one.
Oh. Oh.
What?
This is really bad.
Why? Should it not put these together?
I think we should, but I think it's bad.
Oh no, let's not do it.
No, because I think it's funny. I think it's actually funny.
Well, if it's funny and bad, you say it.
Oh.
Schnell! Say hello to my little friend.
No?
Sounded a bit French.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought it sounded a bit more, Colombian. Because apparently
Is that why you said it's bad?
apparently that's where he's from.
Oh really?
Yeah, the character, that's where he's supposed to be from. Schnell. What other words? Nine. Say hello to my little friend.
That was
My
better.
Frond. That's actually a German word, isn't it?
Say the whole thing
Frond.
in German then.
I don't know German. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, say hello to my little friend. Is that more Dutch? Is that more like stereotypical Dutch?
The guy out of Frozen who sells like winter clothing to people and has a little spa.
I have not seen that movie.
Yeah, they sound like him. I think his name's like Olga or something.
All right, well, yeah, that's a pretty famous quote again.
That's really
a
funny.
lot of people would know that one
Sorry,
as
shall I
well.
try and actually
But
stick
see if
to
you can
it?
actually guess the accent. I mean, from some of the words that I used. You're actually going to do this one this time. you keep passing them to me.
Don't
What about
touch
this
my
one?
drink.
Let's have a look. Oh, there's a good one.
Is it though?
Oh, that's such a good one. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to have a go at that one.
Here you go.
No. I will have a go after you've had a go.
Okay.
Right? You do it first, and then I'll go after. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that?
Trying to think how they sound in Stranger Things.
Well, you got Stranger Things. You've also got Rocky IV. I don't know. Again, it's all stereotypes. All of it in these movies. Like what we think these people sound like.
Oh, I was about to go Austrian then. That was wrong.
Austrian.
Yeah, I'm about to do an Arnie. That was
Yeah,
wrong.
but that's that.
Oh, I could have done that then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could have done that. They speak German in Austria, right? I'm sure. Yeah, because
I don't know.
it's Österreich in German, isn't it? So I'm sure they speak German in Austria.
Keep the stand out of your weapons.
Go on, no, keep going.
Keep those actions clear. I'll see you on the beach.
That's
really
pretty
bad.
good.
That's really
No,
bad.
that's pretty. I can hear it.
That's so
That's
bad.
pretty good.
No, I don't like that. It's really long as well.
Here, do you want me to try it? Should I try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when you...
This
I
is
think-
actually a really hard quote
I
for you
think
guys to get.
Because as well, I think when you have those heavier accents as a man, they sound better.
Right.
I just
Okay.
sound like a dork.
Comrades, keep your sand out of your weapons. Keep those actions clear. I'll see you on the beach. Wasn't too bad, was it?
Beach didn't sound like beach
Yeah,
when you said it.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't televise that to everyone. Beach. You beach. Hello, comrades. It's quite funny actually because that accent as well is actually quite suitable for this quote.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's a military quote if you haven't noticed. But yeah, from a movie from 1998. I'll give you a
Oh,
clue.
How old it is now.
Yeah, I know. It's mad, isn't it? I absolutely
I'm
love
glad
that
they
movie.
haven't tried to remake it though, because it just wouldn't be the same.
Well, but they can't remake it
What do you mean?
because it's fictional. It's entirely fictional. They can't make a sequel. They can't,
But they can remake the film with different actors.
Yeah, but there's no point. Is
Well,
there?
that's what I'm saying. I'm glad they haven't.
If it was historical, then yeah, they could remake it again. But I wouldn't see any point in it seeing as it's fictional.
Yeah, but people make adaptations of things like Beauty and the Beast all the
Think
time.
of
and
so
that's
this
fake.
this quote. Think of not Forrest Gump. What's his name? Tom Hanks. Think of Tom Hanks. There you go, and you'll get it. Right, is it my go now? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh God, we're gonna get.
Oh, wow.
Got another one.
Oh,
Sorry, I had no idea. All right, what's this? Come here. Oh God. Oh, okay.
I could probably do that one, to be fair.
Well, I will forfeit this one to you then.
Okay.
If you can do it, I'll do it after you. I'll do it after you.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh my God, that's actually really good. Wifey, you're so good at these.
I've done like 3 and they've all been not great.
But but she just like goes for it and she gets it first time. That's
Okay.
mad. Well, I mean, I'm going to do basically a very similar thing that you just did.
It's me, Mario.
Hey, Houston, we have a problem. Hey, Tony, Houston, we have a problem.
Sorry, that's not bad.
That was funny.
All right. Okay. So do I have to do this one now? Because I gave that one to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think this is a really good accent for you to try.
Oh my God, this is so hard. Oh, why did I put this one in here? Okay. Oh man, this one's too hard. I'm trying to think. Oh, I can't even think of like a character who would have this accent. Yeah.
Oh, isn't there someone in Lethal Weapon?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Oh. Trying to think of it as like a name. No, that doesn't work. See, all the words that I'm thinking of don't actually contextualize this
Do you want
quote.
to repick your quote?
No, I don't. No, I want to try and get this if I can. This for me, for some reason, is one of the hardest accents to do. One of the hardest.
Yeah, I don't like trying to do that one.
Because your mum has a very, very like a twang of this accent every now and then because she grew up there, didn't she?
Mm.
Because
Could you always comment when how she says because?
but it's typical. It's a typical way to pronounce something. No, if I say it the way I'm thinking right now, it's going to come out Scottish, and I know that straight away.
Let's go for it.
Yo, Adrian, I did it. He's definitely Scottish. Let's see if I can actually do this. If I ye. And then how would you say the word Adrian? How would you say the name Adrian in this accent?
Be a high A, wouldn't it, coming down?
Like that. Like Adrian.
Yeah.
Ye Adrian. Like that, really?
No, you sound weird.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is so hard to Edidi. No. I was trying to think how they even say vowels. A lot of the time these words are like changed right at the very end to make it sound a little bit different. Like, you know, whenever we say because, we don't say we don't really pronounce the S that much. That what's the word? Oh god, now I can't even think of just English words. We don't pronounce it quite harshly, but they say because like, you know, they really pronounce the S on the end because. Man, we need to call your mum. She could do that.
I'm not going to call her. I'm there.
Yeah.
Can you just say?
All right, well, give me a hint how we could do. Oh, you guys can't see it because of the light. South African. How do you do a South African accent?
Should we circle back to this one?
How do you do a South African accent? So hard. It's what because you don't hear it that much on TV either. Not really. No, I can't. We'll pop
come
that.
back.
We'll pop that to one side. Those two.
Do you want to repick them?
All right. I'll have another go.
That looks like a long, hefty quote there.
Oh, okay. Right, now this is also really hard.
I mean, you put these together.
Okay. All right. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. No. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. No, that's not it. But if you don't, I will look for you. No. No. How do they pronounce it? I will find you. No. I can't even do just a basic American accent. This isn't American, by the way. This isn't American.
You sound a bit like JFK.
But they are supposed to... They do have like that American accent, but then they pronounce certain words in slightly different ways. It's really weird. I'll try it again. I'll try it again from the beginning. Right. Oh my god, this is so hard. See, if I'm just like chatting to someone and I just randomly think, oh, I'll just do that accent, it'll be funny. It'll come out straight away. But when I'm actually trying to think about it, I'm actually trying to do it as best as I can.
Putting too much pressure on yourself, almost.
It gets really hard. Right. Oat. It's very famous. Oat. That's how you pronounce O-U. Oat. Like that. You guys must have got the quote by now, anyway.
Yeah,
because it's already gone. Like, yeah, right. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. No, it. Why am I saying it? No, it's it. It. They say it. Yeah. I will not look for you, nor will I pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
I think what the problem is Liam Neeson obviously says that, and he's Irish.
But that's what I'm trying to. That's the thing. Every single time when I'm saying
head.
that quote, I think of Liam Neeson, and I flow into the Liam Neeson quote because he actually says that'll be the end of it. Like he actually says that. Yeah. No, that's Welsh. Oh my god! It's so.
It's a real adventure.
Do you want to try it?
No, thanks.
Do you want to try it? Canadian?
No.
You want to try Canadian accent?
Absolutely
No.
not. No.
You sure?
Quite.
Oh come on! Go on, give it a go.
No, thank you.
Go on, give it a go.
Mm-mm.
Go on, give it a go. All right, well you got the next one anyway, so.
Okay.
This is so hard, man. Again, I really wholeheartedly apologise to any Canadian viewers or American viewers in general.
What's that?
What do you mean, what's that?
What's that?
That's the best accent for you to do.
Why?
Because you're from down south.
I am from down south.
This is the West Country.
What's that?
Right, my lover?
Oh!
That's West Country.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom! I sound like a hobbit!
Do it again, do it again. Samwise Gamgee, do it again.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
That's pretty good. That's pretty
like
good.
A hobbit.
You do. You sound like Samwise.
I was trying to be more like Richard Hammond.
Yeah.
But
No, he's from Hereford.
he's from Birmingham. That's where he's born.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a Brummie accent though.
No,
Ozzy Osbourne has a Brummie accent. a Brummie accent.
We haven't been drinking, guys.
See, this
just
is
so you
like,
know.
but like, even me, like trying to think of this now. Oi, no, not oi.
Why did you keep going?
Or,
Ooar, my lover.
or. See, as I read the quote, I keep thinking Mel Gibson
No,
in his awful Scottish accent. But mind you, he's got a better Scottish accent than I do. All right. I keep thinking they may take our lives. I keep thinking that.
No.
And it's not. Shut up. It's not that. Shut up. Get out my brain.
You say camel brain?
No, it's a get out of my brain.
Camel brain.
See, Every now and then I have a bit of a West Country twang anyway. So it just like they. Oh man, I'm trying to think. How do people sound from Bristol? If you think of a Bristolian accent, this is like the. No, you can't. No. You see that? It's like scratching at the blind. No, stop.
Oh my god.
They may take our lives. They may take our lives.
Irish.
But they'll never take our freedom. See, I keep going Scottish. It's so bad. Oh, but it's really difficult for me to differentiate the quote from the accent that's used to say that quote. Well, bloody hell, you did it better than I did. All right.
I'm not even from this part of the world.
I don't know if I like this one. Oh, we got one more here.
You're.
Have I lost one? There's one on the ground.
No, it's not. You're just out of.
There is supposed to be one more.
Oh well, we'll just do the accent.
Okay, right. This is one that I would normally do just off the cuff. Okay, see if I can get into the mindset. Do you want to have a go at this one afterwards?
Maybe we'll see how you get on.
Okay. All right. G'day, mate. I'm the king of the world.
I'm the king of the world.
I'm the king of the world.
I'm the king of...
Is that how Australians say world?
You're going a little bit scouse again.
Is it scouse again? I can't do scouse. Scouse.
You're
World. No, that's Brummie.
Yeah,
That's Brummie.
your accent behind yourself. Oh dear.
This is so bad. Got some shrimp on the barbie. No, that's Scottish as well. Oh my god, this is so bad.
Oh my god.
So bad. Like a time when I think, oh yeah, I can do that accent, I can do that one. And no, I bloody can't do it. There is supposed to be one more that's supposed to be American.
Oh.
So do you want to do that one in American accent?
My mama says, life was like a box of
Oh,
chocolate.
come on, that's not
You never know what
fair.
you're gonna get.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Right. No, you can't. So most of these are done in American accent anyway.
My mama says life was like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. There we go.
Well, okay, so you did that in Italian, but
There we go. It's the only accent I can really do.
this
Like,
is so bad. So bad. I mean, fair play to actors who have to put on an accent for a movie. I bet they spend ages
just
trying to
that,
train themselves to speak in a certain way.
but also actors who have to speak in another language
Yeah.
in that accent as well and actually get it. Like,
Well, I mean, you say that, but a lot of the time, these actors that are speaking English, for example, and they're, I don't know, German or French, they already have that twang. They actually have a natural twang. So, you know, it makes it more authentic. But again, if you got just, say, an English-speaking actor trying to do like a German accent, they wouldn't be able to do it.
No. So we've had a couple of people requesting that we do a Japanese accent and an Indian accent. These are ones that we deliberately didn't want to do.
We didn't want to do any Asian ones
because they can cross a line very quickly.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to go there. So.
I did want to do Indian because I think I could do a good Indian accent, but I don't. I say that I thought I could do some of these good, and I can't.
No,
They're all
we know
awful.
that you can do Scottish, and that's about it. Eventually.
Eddie?
And you can do Welsh without thinking about it.
I can't do Welsh.
No, you did. You just slip into it, and
Okay.
then you're out again.
No, I slip into all sorts of accents.
But yeah, we would, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that because I did.
Because we didn't want to do regionals, because for me, regional accents are even harder. Like trying to do a Scouse accent, the only thing I can think of is literally that phrase that Jimmy Carr came up with for a Scouse accent. I want some chicken and a can of Coke. Like that actually sounds
'cause
proper Scouse.
He taught that
But-
to Antonio Banderas, and
No,
yeah, it was.
I don't know if he.
It was on Graham Norton.
Because he did it at a gig.
Yeah.
He did that at a gig where he said, like, I can only do accents with certain phrases, and he started saying these phrases.
But then he was saying to Antonio Banderas and Penelope Cruz, that's how you talk in a Scouse accent, and he was saying
That's
that
so
to them.
hard.
But also, so funny watching them do it though.
Want some chicken and a can of Coke. See, I couldn't do that. That accent, I couldn't do it just like by saying anything other than that phrase. but it gets really frustrating because you think, okay, I can say that phrase, I should be able to say anything, and you can't. It's so hard.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed that.
That's so hard. That's tough, man.
Actually.
Mark, freedom. Yeah, you got that one. Well
Should we have a
done.
look at some of the comments?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll
Right.
see what you guys have been up to.
So,
I was so bad. I was so embarrassed.
Steve has said try a Northern Ireland.
See, that's
accent.
what I tried to do a Northern Irish accent earlier, and I just couldn't do it. I can say the word Belfast. I can say that every single time. I can say Belfast.
I think you need to have a headache if you keep thinking about it. So.
But as well, like what's a Ulster? Ulster. Again, that's another word I could say. Is Ulster the county in Northern Ireland? I can't remember. I'm not up to speed with my Irish geography, but yeah.
Mark said if we put Go Faster Stripes on the Civic.
Go faster, Stripes. No,
Not yet.
no, not yet. That might be something. I don't know.
Greg has said, sorry, I must have missed something. Didn't you have an Audi TT?
Yes, I did. I got rid of it just because I was paying a lot of money for it and I was hardly using it. So I thought, well, instead I'll just sell it and get something that is just a hell of a lot cheaper and something if I don't drive around in it very much, I won't feel so guilty. But yeah, it's just it's just having a nice car for the sake of having a nice car. There just wasn't any point. If you're going to use it, then fine. I mean, I do like my cars, but at the same time, I do use them, in a semi-practical sense. Like I use them for when I need it for something. Because more often than not, I'll take a motorcycle instead if I can. If it's just me, if I'm not carrying anything or taking anyone, I'll probably just take a bike. But yeah, so no, I just hardly use it. I mean, in 3 years that I owned that car, I had put on 7,000 miles, and that is just nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, annoyingly enough, this was just before COVID when I bought the car. So it was March 2020 when I bought it. And then a couple of weeks later, we all went into lockdown. And everyone started working from home. So yeah, hardly used it.
And because we live fairly close to a supermarket, we didn't need to take the cars anyway, did we? We could walk and do whatever we needed anyway. So
no, and the thing is though as well that car, like I say in a practical sense, but if we needed something with a boot, well, it doesn't have a boot. If we needed something where we could take more than 2 people, then again, it wasn't something we could really do. So in those instances, we took the wifey's car instead. So we both now got Honda Civics. You've got is it a 14th gen or a 13th gen, something like that, and I've got an 8th gen. So yeah, we both got Honda Civics now. But yeah, it just wasn't any point. Yeah. What else? What else we got? Oh, you guys got Taken. Yeah. Oh, Lone Wolf South African is so easy. Yeah. So to some people though, I think some of these accents are easy.
yeah, maybe.
It's just the way my brain's wired. I just don't get it. Can't do it. So look. Is there anyone else that we've missed in the chat here that we haven't said hello to yet? Doesn't look like it. You seeing anyone? Oh my god! I'm really sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Abrajayotti, is that right? Can you see it?
Yeah,
is that right? I'm really sorry if that's wrong. Honestly, I'm really sorry. But yeah, you said like Raj from The Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory. We used to like The Big Bang Theory, didn't we? We watched that. We watched all the way through to the end. Yeah. That's a funny show. I know it's got canned laughter in it, but yeah, I thought it was good. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that. I just found your channel. I'm hooked. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Well, at least you guys got most of it. What do you think of the first one, though? The very first one that I said. Yeah, if I can remember what the accent was. Oh, that was Irish, wasn't it? It was an Irish accent, yeah. Are you talking to me? Does that sound Scottish?
I think you're just going to wind yourself up if you keep...
But anyway, yeah. You guys know where that's from. You must... Well, maybe not, actually. Maybe not, because a lot of our viewers are younger viewers. They might not know. It's from a movie called Taxi Driver. from 1976, I think, from memory. It's Robert De Niro. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, the reason why I said that was ironic was that obviously Robert De Niro, one of the latest movies that he was in was called The Irishman. Robert De Niro played an Irishman.
Is that the one you watched and you were like, it was difficult to get through?
Yeah.
Like Al Pacino and...
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a long movie, but I didn't find it that. I don't know, because as well, like Robert De Niro was supposed to play like this really young guy earlier on in the movie, and it just didn't work because of his age, because of his actual age. Like, what is he, 80 now? 70, 80, something. So, yeah, very fair play to him for trying to play that kind of role, but the movie didn't really work because of his age.
His physicality didn't quite match up to things he was having to do, did it?
No, it didn't at all. So, because he's supposed to be like this big, like tough man and stuff, and yeah, didn't work. Yeah, it's odd, but yeah. I thought that was funny. The very first quote, Robert De Niro, and yeah, it was Irish. All right, everybody. Okay, so is there anything else that you would like to talk about today, wifey, before we sign off?
Just think of thank you, really, for...
Yeah. I mean,
it's
weird because 4,000 subscribers came along so quickly from 3,000. I mean, when was 3,000? Back in November? Do you remember when that was? November?
Really?
I'll see if I can have a quick look, but it didn't feel that long ago at all. And I remember at the time I was like, right, I'm not gonna celebrate 3,000 subscribers because that wasn't really much of a milestone. 4,000 was more of the milestone for me because it was double. So 1,000 we were celebrating 1,000. We celebrated 2,000, and then here we're gonna celebrate 4,000. But then the next one we're probably gonna celebrate 8,000, and so on and so forth. Just try and keep it going like that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You're just trying to take off. Oh yeah, we've actually broke 4,101. Wow, already within a few days. That's mad. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, that's absolutely wicked. But let's I don't know if I can see when the subscribers were added. I don't know. I might have to do. Might take a bit too long to do this live, but. Yeah, it just felt ridiculously fast. Like in the last month, we've gained 250 subscribers in the last month.
It's madness, isn't it?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's absolutely mad. And it feels like it's accelerating. I know that's kind of like how it's supposed to go, but when it's actually happening, it kind of makes you take a bit of a step back and kind of like, wow. Yeah. So thank you, massive thank you to all of you. 4,000 goblins joining us on our little adventure, our little journey.
It's quite humbling, isn't it? Really?
Oh, it is definitely the fact that we've got so many people that are supporting our work and our message and all that. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic, and just wilder than I ever imagined. Because I think most people, they probably think about creating a presence on social media and that, and the vast majority of people don't get anywhere. They do a lot of work, they put in a lot of effort, and to be fair, these people are probably really smart. They're probably they probably know all about what they're talking about in a particular video or something, but they just don't get the recognition. So I don't know. Maybe that's just like the algorithm doing crazy things. Kind of like, does the face fit almost?
Yeah.
I wonder if the YouTube algorithm does that. But a lot of this is luck. I'm not going to lie. A lot of this is just absolute pot luck. Whether or not the algorithm decides to push some of our videos to a wider audience, it's all luck. We have no control over it whatsoever. We can do something that we think might work, but that's all we can do. It's a guess at the end of the day. So yeah, the fact that our content is reaching so many people around the world is absolutely mad. I mean, what's our current? I wonder what our current channel views are at the moment. I think we might have broken 1 million. Let's have a look. Lifetime. Not yet. Okay, we haven't broken 1 million views yet. 921,000 views. So yeah, 67, nearly 68,000 watch hours so far. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, do you wanna go into a bit more detail about kind of like, I don't know, certain things that some people might want to know? Some people might be curious.
Like what?
About that number there. Yeah, I don't want to be like, because it can be a very rude thing to ask sometimes. Like, well, I know that some people are curious. I know that some people ask the question like, how much do you earn as a YouTuber? And I mean, it's just one of those things that is like, I don't know. It's not really spoken about all that much, but there have been some channels that have been very open and forthcoming with their earnings and things like that. So it's one of those things that I'm not so sure if it's something that we should or shouldn't do.
I don't think there's a need to.
Well, but I don't think there's a need not to either.
No, I know. It's kind of a grey area. Like.
Well, okay.
I'm
Well,
not lying, I'm
right.
not either side.
Well, I'll give you guys a bit of context then. Okay. So the lifetime of the channel, which was the 28th of March 2021. Okay, so it's almost 2 years ago. Yeah. In a month's time, no, 2 months' time, it'll be a year. We have earned £2,252 from that time period, and that's from YouTube. We don't get sponsors or anything like that. Every now and then we get like companies messaging us about testing out certain piece of kit and doing videos and things like that on, or reviewing a particular thing, but we don't get any money from sponsorships or anything like that. Not yet. It's not something that we're involved with just yet. We're not big enough. But yeah, so that's how much that we've earned for that time period. I mean, we monetized. When did we monetize? It's October 2021 we monetized. That's mad. The same year. Same year, 6 months. Within 6 months we were monetized. That's mad. Absolutely crazy. But yeah. And I mean, like all these things, they start off really, really small because you have quite a small presence, and some videos get a decent amount of views, some don't. In fact, the vast majority don't. I remember back where we had 1,000 subscribers, it was more like 95% of our videos had like less than 500 views, something ridiculous like that. But then we had 1 or 2 videos that really shot off, and people subscribed to the channel from those specific videos. But yeah, that's and then I mean it goes down, and then it grows, and then in January it goes down again because there's no advertisers that are paying that much for ads or anything like that. So January is always a really slow month for content creators on YouTube. But yeah, it's a nice little extra bump in our finances, but it doesn't make a massive dent, to be honest. And all of that goes into new equipment. All of it. I don't take any of it out. So it goes towards new cameras or whatever. If there's something that we desperately need, like new microphone equipment or something, that's where that will go. But yeah, no, it just sits in the account until we need it. But yeah, it's certainly something to consider. And the thing is, I don't think it takes that much to actually make this a career either. So I think if we just keep doing what we're doing, sooner rather than later, we may end up finding ourselves in a position where we'll be able to do this full time, which would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's So that's just kind of like little kind of like what's the word? Bit of honesty and a bit of openness. Yeah, a bit of insight and everything. So it's not like our work doesn't go unrewarded. I mean, the support that you guys give us and what have you is for me is more important than any money that we actually earn from it, because like the money wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the viewers. So it's just one of those things where you can't have one without the other. So yeah, for me, it's more important to have the viewers. The more viewers that we have, the better. And that for me, I think is more of a determining factor in our success, is the viewers than anything else. But yeah, yeah, you guys are making the dream happen. So thank you ever so much for that. We can't thank you enough. But yeah, what else can I be upfront and open about? Well, I suppose I can actually go over the most popular videos that we've had in our lifetime of the channel. Let's see. Okay, so the very top one, and this has been on top for a long time, is the video on why 600cc sport bikes are faster than 650 and 750cc motorcycles, and that's had 186,000 views. That was our big break, was that video right there. That's the one that broke us over 1,000 subscribers initially. But it's mad because that video was released on the 24th of May. It only took off at the end of September. But it really hit the algorithm hard. So yeah, that's what took us over the edge. The next video that we've got, I'm surprised actually with some of these. Some of these have done really well, and I was like, I worked hard on them. I worked hard on a lot of the videos, but yeah, some of them are surprising. But yeah, the second one is 6 reasons why you shouldn't buy a ZZR 1400.
That one got a few.
That's on 128,000 views. And then the next, there's a massive drop off after that, because then the next one, surprisingly enough, is our Kawasaki Ninja 125 review, and that's had nearly 40,000 views. And I'm thinking, it's so annoying because I put in so much more work and effort into the other reviews that I didn't think this one would be the one that would do so well. And yeah, it's done really, really well. Then the next one is the quickest way to learn clutch control. That's done 28,000 views.
That'd be a completely different video otherwise, wouldn't it?
I like that video though, because that's one of those. I've never ever seen a video out there that actually teaches people how to just learn how to use a clutch. They're all very generic in the sense that they will be like, this is how you learn how to ride a motorcycle. They're never very specific about what's the thing that everyone worries about the most when you start learning to drive a car, when you start learning to drive a motorcycle. It's always the clutch and the gearing. Everything else is fairly straightforward. Turn the handlebars to turn around, balancing. If you've ridden a bicycle before, you know how to balance. It's not one of those things that you have to kind of relearn or learn from scratch. So yeah, that's where I thought, well, that there's a bit of a gap in the market, so to speak. And yeah, it's done quite well. But yeah, so and yeah, we've yeah, sure. Sorry, can you not see?
No, not the dog like there.
So yeah, we've got quite a few videos that have gone into the 20,000 views ish.
Scroll down. I just want to see.
Oh, sorry.
Can you not see any more after the top 10?
Well, you can, but it goes into a graph.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So it's here instead, so you don't really see them in such a in such a big window.
Race video come.
That's quite low down. Yeah, that video I wish did better. Yeah, well, yeah, that one as well. Yeah, that one hasn't done as well as the others, but yeah, it's really annoying. There's some videos that you're like, oh, that's such a good one.
Yeah.
And the algorithm doesn't pick it up.
Yeah.
It's really
that's
annoying.
What Mark just said, what about the race? And that's what I asked.
Yeah,
it hasn't done as well as the other ones.
It has. I tell you what, that one actually hasn't done as well as anywhere near as well as I thought it would. It's just showing the top 50. I don't think it's broken 3,000 views, that one.
Mm.
I can't see it in the list. That's what I mean. That, again, that's one of those videos that I really thought we could, this is what I mean, but it's all potluck. It's a total gamble, because there's a video that you make that might not hit the algorithm, but it's actually not the best work that you've ever done. The best work you've ever done. And for me, I literally think that our Smooth Brains pillion riding video is some of the best work we've ever done. It's a short video. I think it's like less than 6 minutes long, but the amount of the way how the clips flow together, the art style and everything like that, for me just really worked. And it's done okay, but it hasn't done anywhere near as well as I would have liked it to.
The script writing on that was absolute mastery.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I did edit all of it. I make it come to life.
I wrote the story for you to edit.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the star. So.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, this is just a weird sensation. How I think with this, a lot of it is. I mean, we're nowhere near what I would consider a successful channel by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm more surprised at how well it's done compared to my kind of vision of how well it would do. In fact, actually, I didn't know how it would go, but it's a lot of this comes down to luck. You just got to do things consistently. You got to do things better than you did before. Always try and find that somewhere where you can improve, whether that is in your equipment, whether that is in your editing style, whether that's in something else. Always look to improve the work that you produce, and hope that it gets picked up by YouTube and it gets pushed out to some people. That's the only way it grows. But yeah, there's one video. It's got 20% of our views. So one video, and then the rest is, well, the second one is 14%, and then it's all in the single digits after that in terms of the share. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's really interesting looking at the analytics and looking at the lifetime of the analytics and kind of like, where you've come from, where you are now, and where the bumps in the road were. Because, I mean, even to this day, well, even yesterday's video, for example, didn't do very well whatsoever. 263 views in 24 hours. That's the worst performing video that we've had in the last 10. The last 10 videos is the worst, the worst performing. And so that's just how it goes. Yeah, it's really interesting, but yeah, it's all thanks to you guys, and hopefully we can keep this moving forward, constantly developing, constantly getting better. And one of the first things that I wanna do is be able to hire someone. As soon as we can hire someone, an editor or something like that, I'd feel like as if it's successful. Yeah, that's something that's one of my goals. But yeah, we're a little ways off there. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when we get to maybe 30k, this all sounds mad. When you think 30,000 subscribers, you think that's so far away. But then you think in 2 and a bit years, we've gone from nothing to 4,000 already. The sky's the limit with these things. And so I'm already trying to plan ahead at which point I want to do certain things. So when we reach a certain number of viewers, when we reach a certain number of subscribers, when we earn a certain amount of money, what the next step of the plan is, what the next stage is for us. And yeah, it's constantly evolving, and evolving faster than I ever anticipated. So yeah, we'll just keep chugging on, doing what we're doing, trying to keep up the best work that we can. And that's another thing as well. I mean, most of the time, a lot of the work that we do isn't going to be like outstanding or amazing or something like that. But there's just going to be a few bits of work that really stand out. But it's all effort. It's all effort, but it's worth it. I think Puppy's tired.
I think he is.
But yeah, massive thank you to all 4,101 subscribers that have joined us. Again, I can't thank you enough. I know I keep saying it, but yeah, it's true. Cannot thank you enough. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. So yeah, and I hope that we do you proud. Really. Yeah, we're trying. This all. I kind of said this last week, or maybe the week before, but like this is all an experiment. All this, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, seeing what our viewers like to see, seeing what viewers don't like to see. I mean, like, I would love to do a video on our little Honda Civic, but I'm conflicted because I don't think that video will do very well because all of our audience is motorcycle related audiences. And YouTube knows that. They know that's the demographic for our viewers, for our viewer base. So a video about a Honda Civic isn't going to reach anyone at all.
No.
So you know, it's kind of like a conflict where, okay, I'd love to do a video about this because I think it's a really fun car or something like that, but there's kind of no point putting the effort in because no one's gonna see it. So yeah, it's an experiment. I mean, that's something that we could try and see if it works, but that's all it is. It's just a guess. It's guesswork, really.
Yeah.
If we think of an idea and we think, yeah, we think that's a good idea, but do the viewers think it's a good idea? Does Google think it's a good idea? That's kind of what we're fighting against, really. Yeah, it's really, really interesting. Do you have anything you want to say, wifey?
Sorry?
Do you have anything you want to say? No.
Why?
No, nothing.
What do you think I should be saying?
No. I don't know. Just in case there was something that I said
it.
that you wanted to kind of like, I don't know, highlight or.
No, I've agreed with everything you said.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because again, these live shows, they don't do very well. They're not our best performing videos. They get maybe at best a couple hundred views. At best, so it's not. But I don't see them as like something that has to get views. I see it as an opportunity to engage with viewers that are actively involved and actively interested in.
On a real-time basis.
Yeah, actively interested in what we do, getting to know us on a more personal level, and yeah. So these shows are definitely going to keep going as long as we have the motivation to do them. So yeah. I've got the page up here for the YouTube analytics, so I haven't actually been seeing the chat. So right, I'll have a look at what you guys have been saying. All right. Oh, Dopestar Gaming, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah. We've missed you. Oh, wait, I'm here when it's the ending. Yeah, you'll have to rewind it to check out the accents because oh god, they were awful. Don't look at it. Yeah, Mark, where you been hiding? Yeah.
Dopestar says we might get a Civic v Civic video, and there's absolutely no point doing that because my car will not keep up. Oh, the video will be over, but the next day, and I'll still be trying to get there. Compared,
the two Civics are so the wifey Civic's got like 120 something crank horsepower, something like 120, 130
sure.
crank horsepower. The old Civic has got a it's a 2-litre 200 horsepower motor, and I think the aftermarket exhaust and the air it's a high flow air filter. Well, not high flow, but it's performance air filter as well that the previous owner put on it probably increases the crank horsepower to over 200, maybe 210, something like that. The thing about that old Civic is that it redlines at 8,000 RPM. Yours redlines at 5,000 RPM.
Yeah.
So when you're changing gears, I've still got power to keep going. So the gear changes for me aren't gonna. They're not going to slow me down as much.
It's interesting when I drive your car, I change gear too early, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not used to having that extra.
It's so weird. I do the same thing. It's so weird having a car that redlines such high RPM. Because most is 5,000-6,000 RPM, maybe 6,500 RPM. So yeah, for a car like that. But I said that to you last week, didn't I? That it's Honda's motorcycle influence in the design of that engine.
Yeah, so it's going to take me some time to get used to like the heavy clutch and the different parts of that. But it's a great car, to be fair. But no, there would probably not be a Civic v Civic. It wouldn't be very interesting.
Well, it would be interesting if I drove your Civic and you drove mine.
True.
That would be interesting to see if I could actually keep up with my own car. That'd be hard.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a little ending like the last video.
Well, I mean, like I think like your car 0 to 60 is probably something like 7 or 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Whereas mine is about 6.5. Between 6 and 6.5 seconds. So it's definitely got more to. Maybe yours is more than that. Actually, I don't know. No, it's tough to know off the top of my head, but Giotti, I have a question. Is it a good thing to invest in a communication system like a budget one, or should I save up to get a Cardo or Senna? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the comms that we have are budget. They're not anything spectacular. For me, the device itself is good enough. It's just whether or not you've got the volume to actually hear whilst you're traveling over 40, 50 miles an hour, something like that. I mean, with ours, it does become a bit of an issue trying to communicate with each other when we're going over 60, just because the wind noise and our voice is trying to project to the microphone. The microphone can't pick up the extra kind of decibels, extra amplification that you are portraying.
It's a lot of me going, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I still can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah. But then again, though, I think if you actually... there's still more volume to go, but you don't want to adjust the volume as you go. Now, something that maybe some of the more expensive units can do is they can actually adjust their volume as you're moving.
Yeah.
That would be a good feature.
I think also you run the risk of if you turn it up to accommodate and then you forget, you start like yourself.
Exactly, yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, but I mean, to be fair, it works for us. It absolutely works just fine. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the budget ones necessarily. They do not have the range that they advertise. Like I think the unit that we've got advertised is like 800 meters. No chance. No chance. You'd be lucky if you can get to 300 meters.
It's been where
300 meters difference.
We've been going to a roundabout. You've managed to get out in front and you've carried on. I've got stuck at the roundabout and I've lost you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, right, I'll just keep going and hope that he's pulled over and I can see him again.
Yeah.
But you don't get as much as they suggest you do.
So again, maybe the more expensive units are better in that regard as well. But maybe that's something we can look at some point. Maybe we can test the budget ones versus an expensive unit.
Yeah, sure.
And see what the difference is. See if it's worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the unit that we have, I can't remember the name of it. It's some off-brand Chinese unit, I think.
I can't say I've ever looked at what brand it was.
But they work just fine. And your CBT instructor had the same set, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said, which is interesting. I mean, I say they're a cheap set. I mean, I think they cost us 50, 60 quid, so they weren't exactly cheap, but
so we didn't have
that's about as cheap as they could get.
So he didn't have to put a mount on my helmet or anything. I could just take the one off I had and put his on.
Yeah.
And it was fine. I was very happy with it.
Yeah. CC says, I'd save up and get a Cardo. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. That's something that I think we'll have to explore. Oh, Dope Store Gaming at Goblin Rise. That's quite an amount you two have accumulated. Good on you. Obviously, not something you can do full time, but is it worth your time? Yes, it is. Yeah, for us, I find more fulfillment doing this than anything else. To be honest, it's always the same thing, isn't it? You know, when you're enthusiastic about something and you're able to express that enthusiasm to others, you just get more fulfillment out of it. It's quite funny because my day job, I don't get much fulfillment out of it, to be honest. I don't really. And it's hard as well. It's hard because everything... Because working in an IT infrastructure environment, it's not one of those things where everything is the same. Everything is constantly evolving, so you've got to learn new things all the time, and that takes a toll. You know, I know it sounds better than having like monotonous tasks all the time, but having a constantly evolving environment where anything you do in a live environment could lose the company money, could mess things up, could lose data. These are all really, really big, like, no-nos. So it becomes really hard. But, you know, we make a mistake on here and it's not as impactful, you know? I don't think anyway. Like, if we make a bad video, it's not quite as impactful as as what I'm currently doing. So I think the risk is a lot, you know, less, I suppose. if you know what I mean. But yeah, no, this is definitely worth our time. I think so anyway. Oh, in comparison to the time you put in. Yeah. Yep.
It's routine now.
Yeah, it is routine. It's routine, but it's... I'm not going to lie. Like, there are certain days where I'm like, oh, I really can't be bothered to film a video. I can't be bothered to edit anything today. And I think anyone has those days.
Oh, yeah.
There are some days that are the exact opposite, where you're like really hyper motivated to get some work done. And you got days where they're the exact opposite, but it's if that's in fact this is going to be hard for next week because this weekend just gone I didn't get the opportunity, well, you'll find out in tomorrow's video, to shoot as many videos as I wanted to, so I've got to try and play catch up this weekend if I can. And so when you've got that pressure on you, that doesn't help. But at the same time, when you've got a bit of a buffer, when you're organised and you've got a buffer, then you can afford to take those days where you're like, no, I don't want to do any work today.
But unfortunately, we're not immune from things going wrong.
No. There's things that just out of your control that just happen.
You weren't expecting.
Yeah, and you just got to work around it. And that's like, it is what it is. Oh, mate, you're in a crash. Oh. Yeah, Abagiotti was in a crash. Yeah.
Hope you're okay.
That sucks, man. Yeah, hope you're doing all right anyway. Yeah, definitely. They say the thing is, all my friends don't really want to go for rides, and most of the time it's just me, and it got me thinking whether or not I should invest in a premium com. If it's not something you're going to use all the time, then no, I don't think it's worth it. But if you're constantly riding pillion with someone else, or you constantly have a riding buddy with you, then yes, that's probably worth the investment. Like if it's once a week, for example, if it's once a week that you're riding with someone else and you could use the extra comms, I think it's worth it. But if it's once a month, once every 2 months, 6 months, then maybe not. Maybe not worth the investment. Oh, Gregor, good to see you, mate. How you doing? Oh, my chat's just just got all the way down to the bottom. Sorry, I got to try and find my place again. Yeah, glad you're getting on the road to recovery there, dope. Yeah. Oh, okay. The 600cc video was the first one that you watched. Fantastic. That's awesome. Mark Jordan, I think the race was one of your best videos so far. Me too. Yeah, and it really hasn't had the reach.
No.
Maybe we need to change the title and the thumbnail.
Yeah, we can try that.
Maybe we need to update those, and hopefully that'll help expose it a little bit more. But yeah. We'll try some things. Try and get that one going a bit more. Yeah, Civic versus Civic. Gregor, being ZZR 1400 riders, we are even the sky is no limit. Yeah, Mark, it only takes one video to go viral and boost things massively. Yeah, it is true. Viral videos do give you that little bump, but it's actually if you want to sustain it, it's actually the exact opposite. You've got to like capitalize on it. You've got to keep up the work to make the most of something like that, because you see that a lot where you get a small content creator, they make a viral video and it goes, they get millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views, but they don't really reap the rewards from it, because it's just one video that they uploaded, and they maybe upload stuff randomly or not at all. It's quite funny. There was a channel that I used to watch called Mr. Epic Man, and I've showed you their videos, yeah. And I thought they were absolutely hilarious. They were just like comedic skits, and they were acting out kind of like certain scenes. One of the most famous ones was, do you want to know how animals eat their food?
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I thought they were absolutely hilarious. But after a couple of their videos went viral, they stopped, and I mean, I don't know why they stopped. They didn't release a video explaining what they were going to do or whatever. I don't think they had that much. I don't know. I don't know what their motivation was really behind producing the videos that they did, but I thought they could have done some really, really funny stuff, and they just didn't. And I think even their channel right now has probably got quite a lot of subscribers, but yeah, it's odd. It's really, really odd. But things just happen, don't they? And you know, people have to stop. Greg, more car stuff. Really?
Is that you want more car stuff, or you're like, oh, more car stuff? Like you don't want more car stuff?
Yeah. Call on says, forget bikes. I always make time to see and hear about Honda Civics. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll be worth it. I don't know. We'll have a think.
Put the feelers out.
Yeah, we'll have a think, and if it's something that does well, then we might do a bit more on cars. But yeah. Stephen Banbury, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing all right. I'm a 48-year-old starting his midlife crisis with a motorcycle. I plan a CBT, then a direct access. Question is, should I leave a gap in between and practice on a 125cc before embarking on the direct access course? I think yes. I know it's a tough thing to do, especially because when, you know, after you get past, is it 24 years old, you can just do a direct access straight to a full license. It can be very, very tempting to just do a CBT and go straight to it. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that, but I think that it will just be harder if you spend some time, even if it's just 6 months, just practicing on a 125 and just getting the hang of it. Then I think it would just put you in a really good spot to just ace the license exam first time round. And of course you've got the different modules as well, so you would probably need some time on the bike because module 1 is one of those really hard ones because it's in an enclosed area, and they give you certain things that you've got to do, but you have to do it in a very specific way, and otherwise you fail. It's an instant fail with all of it. There's no leeway, there's no minors or majors in that. If you don't do things exactly the way how they want you to, it's a fail. And if you have more of an awareness and more experience with the bike, I think it'll be easier for you to do the module 1. The module 2, I think it's really easy. But yeah, the module 1 for me, I think, is probably the bit that you're gonna struggle with if you don't have that much experience on a motorcycle to begin with. But yeah, maybe give it a few months. Maybe is what I'd recommend. But yeah, let us know how you get on anyway, mate. Gregor, live shows are natural. They are you both. Well, that's what I said before. We can't hide ourselves. We can't hide who we are on live. I know that there are lots of people that might think, it's an act or something. No. If you meet me out and about, I'm the same person. I might just be a bit grumpy because I'm doing something I don't want to do or what have you. But no, for the most part, no. This is who we are. We don't actively change who we are to present ourselves. I don't think that's sustainable either. Yeah, if you try being something you're not, you will get found out for it. One way or another, you will get found out for it. So there's no point. Just be yourself.
This chair is so uncomfortable.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm so uncomfortable right now.
I'm sorry. We haven't got any cushions, have we?
No.
You want to sit on the hat?
Not really. It's got bells on it.
Okay. John Talman, good to see you, mate. Do you play the drums much? That's a question for the wifey. Because they're not mine.
Not at the moment. Mainly because, one, this room isn't soundproofed.
It's funny, we get that question often.
We do get it a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got neighbours as well, and neighbours have kids, so it's not really practical at the moment for me to do it. Although I've got the little pads that can go on top and I can dampen the bass drum, it still makes a lot of noise, so we're going to look at getting an electric drum kit instead, which I can use on a more regular basis. Yeah. But no, unfortunately, it's not really possible right now.
But you like the acoustic stuff,
I love the acoustic stuff. Can you take the
so
dog,
it's
please?
a bit... Come here, bud.
It's going to be a bit bittersweet for me.
Yeah,
because
it'd be a shame. Well, again, there might be something we can look at when we move house, is actually being able to have a studio where we can soundproof a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe you'd be able to actually play a proper acoustic set of drums without having to worry too much about the sound.
I mean, I've never played electric. I have my own views around electric kits.
Well, I imagine it's not going to feel the same at all, is it?
Well, the thing is,
the movements will be similar.
It's all I've ever known since I was 8 years old is that.
The acoustic,
that exact drum kit.
Mm.
So for me to then go to electric, it's going to feel a little bit like, let's say, going from, I don't know, crockery to paper plates. It's not the same. Does the same thing effectively, but just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the future, yes, but not right now.
Dopestar Gaming, have you ever considered merch? Not necessarily anything big as clothing, but items like stickers or keychains. Yeah, that's something that we have actually we've actually considered in the past. But again, it's only really worth it if you have that supporter base. You know, like if we get 20 people that buy, I don't know, like a keychain or something like that, that's not really worth it. It's got to be hundreds, thousands of people to be actually viable for me. I don't know. Maybe that's me thinking a bit too big, but it's got to, again, a bit like your question earlier. It's got to be worth your time, and at this point, something like that might not be worth our time. However, I know that when it comes to T-shirts, anyway, I know is it Teespring? Is it Teespring? There are a couple of brands out there where you can send them a design. So you make a design and they will print on demand that particular piece of merch and they will send it on to the person who's bought it. So that's something that we could look at doing, because it's not, because we don't have to keep stock. We don't have to print it all ourselves and keep stock. We can just kind of outsource that. But I mean, the only problem with that is that we'll have to charge more for it, because they will take a cut of the profits, of course, because that's their service. So that's something that, again, I've thought about, but yeah, I suppose we'll have to, I don't know. I think again, we'll have to plan it in and see at which point we think maybe it's viable, but yeah, you can go if you like. It's all right.
No, it's all right.
Mark Stephen, I done the full thing 1 week, CVT to full license. Fair play. Yeah, you definitely can. It's not something that it's impossible to do, but yeah. Oh, Mark, yeah. I'd go to do full on, but just stage your steps into getting a big bike. Yeah, I think that's sound advice. Yeah, Dopestar Gaming. I almost forgot. The Kawasaki ZX4R was announced a couple of days ago. When I get back, I want that to be our first big bike. Yeah, that's going to be a fun bike.
Does it nice?
Inline 4, that's going to be a fun bike. And that's gonna redline at like ridiculously high RPMs as well. I haven't actually looked at the have they released like a full spec sheet? I don't know, but yeah, that's going to be a fun bike. It's going to be as light as a 125 or close to a 125 in terms of weight, with a butt ton of power. It's going to be fun.
It's due this autumn in Europe.
Yeah, it's going to be a good bike, I think. Again, I mean, especially in Europe where 600s can't buy them anymore. This is the thing to replace the 600. It's nice to have an inline 4 instead of a parallel twin like the Ninja 400 was.
A 4-cylinder engine.
Mm-hmm.
The engine itself is a 399cc water-cooled 4-stroke unit fed from a 15-litre tank with a generous rev limit of over 15,000 RPM.
Yeah! 15k RPM, let's go!
The frame is derived from that is used in the Asian-marketed Kawasaki ZX25R, which could be in many ways described as the younger sibling of the ZX4R.
Mm-hmm.
It uses a steel trellis chassis.
Yep. It's pretty common. Yeah. That's gonna be one fun bike, man. Yeah.
It's like a bigger version of my bike.
I in the summer, you say autumn.
Autumn.
Maybe in the autumn, I'll have to give it a test ride at some point.
On Visor Down, there's actually a comparison of the specs between the ZX4R, the ZX4R SE, and the ZX4RR.
Yeah.
So
the RR is probably going to have a bit more horsepower. It's going to be more of a custom-made bike than a than just the regular one. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot out there about it at the moment.
Oh, call on. He wasn't serious earlier.
You've said it now. We're going to do loads of car stuff and tag you in it.
Awesome, guys. Well,
John is a fellow drummer as well.
Oh, sweet.
Which is amazing.
Fair play. I play guitar as well. I'm not musical at all. I can't coordinate my fingers well enough to play a guitar, but I'd love to have been in a band if I had the talent, but
that's what I'm here for.
Don't have it. Yeah, the wifey brings the music. Anyway, everybody, thank you ever so much for joining us on today's little special for our 4K subscribers, and hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've got to know us a little bit better today, and our operation and our accents.
Bad accents.
My bad accents. I think the wifey did better than I did today. I was quietly confident going into the accents today, but
and there's me going, I'm really, really bad.
I have been outshone, definitely. So maybe I'll have some practice. I'll have some coaching, and we'll do this again at some point.
Get dialect coaching. Yeah.
See how that goes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us again. Massive thank you to all of our 4,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely wicked, awesome people, and yeah, we look forward. I mean, here's 8K. Here's to 8K.
Yep.
8K, I think, will come sooner rather than later. So
hopefully so.
Yeah, we're getting to these milestones very quickly. So yeah, it's absolutely wicked. So yeah, thank you again and ever so much, everybody. And me and the wifey are gonna have some dinner. We were meant to eat before the show today, but I had a meeting that went on until 5:30, so never got a chance to get any food. But yeah, let's go have some dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, so tomorrow's video is going to be, I kind of teased it a bit earlier, it's going to be on the Ninja 125, and it's going to be different to usual, not because I wanted it to be different, it was just circumstance. And so yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments of that video tomorrow, and if you've got any tips or anything like that that you would like to share. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's video, but if not, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we'll catch you all in next week's live show. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next week.
Ride safe. Should have done it in an accent.
Ride safe.
What was that meant to be?
I don't know, South African.